unfold. Upgrading a Bambu 3D printer. We're on our way from P1P to P1S. The future's in play. Oh yeah! This stream is sponsored by PCBWay.com. So get ready to rock and let's have some fun. Ignite the fire, let's make some noise. We're taking it higher, time to break the doors.
What will happen next is what I want to know. Hope everybody's well. Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to double check to make sure that I've got volume here. What will happen next? Yes, I do. Look at that. That's working. I'm really glad about that. Hope everybody's well, fine and dandy. Hey, how's it going? Let's have a look at the captions here. Let's push the buttons and make the thing work. Bop, 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 bop. Donk. There you go. Let's have a look. Tripod's Garage. Let's rock on and have some fun. That's where the party's at, baby. Hope everybody's okay. Hope everybody's having a very good day. I've had a very stressful day. We're coming to you today in 1080p. The stream today is sponsored by... Hello, Jonathan. Hope you're well. Why aren't those comments showing up? There should be some comments coming up there. Somebody type something. Make it rude. Today's stream is sponsored by PCBWay.com, the awesome PCBWay.com, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But let's have a look and see what I can share here. Here we go. I think I can share this. Does it just share? No, it doesn't. Here we go. PCBWay.com, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know PCBWay.com, they're the premier PCB prototyping company in China. And I've been there. I've actually visited the site in Shenzhen, and it was absolutely awesome. There's a load of little projects down here as well. So, yeah, they're the go-to people for that. Or not only do they do PCB manufacturing, but they also do CNC milling, 3D printing on all sorts of different things. So if you have a project that perhaps you can't print on your printer at home, well, PCBWay have got you covered. It's very nice of them. Anyway, lots of things to look at on there, and we'll hit up that in a little bit, a bit more, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Did I just wink at you? Did I just wink at you? Yes, I did. Good. It's nice to see that Phil is oiled up, all oiled up and ready. Loads of things happening today. My son is really quite ill at the minute. Nothing so horrifically serious, but today has been a testing day. And I was kind of half thinking, do I go and do this stream tonight? But I am literally so behind on loads of work that I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So fingers crossed, this stream goes fine. Hi, Matt. Hope you're well. That's weird. Okay, Dale. Hey, Dale. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. So I've been working on the train. This is the train. This is the train I've been working on. These two bits were printed today. So I haven't been not doing anything at all for 3D printing, but you know, once you hit the button, it's done, isn't it? So, and I also had to print this thing, which I didn't print yesterday, which is a cooling fan, which you need for the P1P to P1S upgrade kit, because it's got 2 additional fans in there. Let's have a look at that real quick, actually, because let's see if we can get rid of that, maximize this. Where's the share screen button? Here we go. We hit that button, then we hit this button. And this is the P1P enclosure kit and what you have to do and what you need to follow, etc., etc. I've not even opened the box yet, so for all I know, maybe there won't be things inside of it. But the air duct is basically what that thing is. That's the thing in my hand. And yeah, basically we've got to rip this thing apart and see what comes of it. Yeah, I don't know what's inside of the box because I haven't looked. So we'll have a look at that soon, hopefully. That didn't even show up, did it? That's great, isn't it? That's professional. Professionalism at a glance there. Okay, let's do this again, shall we? So, yes, P1P enclosure kit. This is what you get inside of the box. And by the way, there is a discount on this at the minute, just to give you a little plug. And if you head over to, you know where this is going, right? If you head over to that link there, that will show you the way. And if you go into accessories, you'll be able to take your P1P to the next level with an enclosure kit to the P1S from Bambu Lab. So that's it. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to try and do anyway. And hopefully there won't be too many hiccups. Unfortunately, I have only got a very basic kit for tools here. So there's a few things I'm going to do here. And again, there's heatsink stuff. There's a few things to maybe look at here. We'll go through this while I'm doing it. The good news is, though, that I did spend a little bit of time today. Turn that off. 2 seconds, guys. What A1? Sorry, on what A1 behind you, Sam? What on? What? I'm reading this all wrong. What's on the A1 behind me? At the minute, I'm printing the last remaining funnel thing for this. So there's one missing from in here. That's the last thing, and then this is then done as a project. So, and again, this was all printed on Bambu Lab printers, mainly the A series printers, the Mini, which is there, and the bigger one, which is there as well. Again, affiliate links are obviously in the description below. Cha-ching! Make that money, baby, make that money. That's what we want to do. So I've got a few cameras set up in here today. I've got this one over here, so we can see from behind. There you go. And we've also got another one that's just up here. Oh, hang on, which one is that? Hang on, this one's over here. Hey there! Yes. The train is awesome, by the way. It is... it's so good. It's actually been... So PA1 is a Patreon page that I'm part of, and those people made this. They also made the house, which you can't see because the chat's up. Hang on. How do we get the chat? Chat. There. This thing. They made this house. That's cool. I like that. Let's put the chat back up. Dell's logo, 3D printing. Hope you're well. Nero, how are you, dude? Was it an MMU print or multiple parts? It was actually some of it. So like some of the stuff down here, that was an MMU, AMS light, as we like to call it in the Bambu Lab world. So there was some stuff like that. And then these things, it gives you split files. So if you just want to print single colors, you can do that. That's not a problem. But I wanted to print this for my son. And of course, on the side of here, so my son's name is Edison. Some of you might already know that. And this is the Edison Express. So there you go. Happy days. So I'm going to move this out the way. I hope. This is where things go wrong. We're on a wide angle lens here as well. So as I say, let's move a few things out of the way. So we've got the air duct, which needs to go inside of this somewhere. Throw it in there, whatever. I'm sure we'll go forward with that. £143, Great British pounds, if you're doing the P1P to P1S upgrade kit. Don't forget to get yourself some 3D Gloop from 3D Gloop as well. And in addition to that, and in the back of my little truck here, I've got this. It's a cheese knife. So you've got to be careful around me because you never know when the cheese knife's going to come out, especially around Christmas. So let's open this up. I don't know how far we're going to get with this upgrade, but this is from PCB Way, and it's the box that everybody else has opened, bar me. So let's have a look what we've got in here. Oh my God, what on earth is all this? For somebody that has everything, PCB Way, once again, have supplied a mouse mat with comfortable armrest. We've also got an armrest for your keyboard pleasure. I'm going to pop this down here for a moment. What else have we got in here? There is a card from PCB Way. Wow, with a lovely little stamp on it as well. Hey Sam, it says, fancy greeting you in this manner. Holiday season fast approaches us. I won't open this yet. This is nice. I like this. There's a PCB Way lanyard. Let's wear that for the stream because at the end of the day, it is sponsored by PCB Way. We'll go through a few more things in a bit. What on earth's this? The Ocean Bay tumbler with straw and leak-proof lid. What? Hang on. Ah, wow. Oh my God! Look at this. Look at this. hey, that's cool. That's really cool. That's really cool and also useful. And it does have a straw inside of it. That's mad. I'm going to put that down on the floor just for a second. We're opening some more of that stuff up in a little bit. Let's just pop this down here. What's this? No. Let's get on with this. So this was sent to me by Bambu Lab, and am I gonna have to stand up? I'm wearing shorts because I've been to the gym. Let's open this up. This was supposed to be unboxed and built at Smurf, and anyone that was at Smurf will know that there was just no time. There was just no time at Smurf. Smurf. It was a poor choice. It was a poor judgment choice for me to think that this, potentially could be built at Smurf. Let's pop this on the floor so I can actually get into the box. There's a lot of boxes in here. There's a lot of packets and a lot of boxes. So everything's well wrapped. This is the activated carbon air filter, which I'll put here. Getting loads of messages here. I'm not reading any of them. Right, hang on a second. You got one of their swag boxes. Did you get the tumbler? I think that's cool. What else have we got here? It just says 3D printing accessory. Okay, well, I don't know what that is. Then we've got another 3D printing accessory. Okay, so this is... we're going to have to open some of this stuff up. I'm not going to open any of the obvious panels, but let's try and not damage a load of stuff with the cheese knife. So this is the cable train, which we're going to need probably first. There is a method to this that they suggest. Maybe we'll follow it, maybe we won't. They just didn't give you my name. Okay. What have we got here? This is a... Oh, control board fan. Okay. It's Chinese on one way. Let's open this up then. Activated carbon. Again, on this P1P, which, let's see if we got the... What's the best look on this one? The best look's probably this one. This P1P, I literally got it out of the box. I've been using it, but I haven't even taken off this part. That's just stayed on there the whole time. So there. Is that finished? No, it's doing a color change. Okay. Activated carbon air filter. Let's put that down there. This is just like Christmas Day. I'm feeling really good. Hey Carl, how you doing? We've got some PTFE, which we're probably going to need. If they didn't put 3D printing or printer accessory on it, it might be a little bit easier. Is there an upgrade to turn the P1P into an A1? No, not at the minute. This is the auxiliary cooling part fan. I don't know why I keep looking, because it doesn't tell you on the packet what it is. Front door mounting kit. I'm okay, mate. I'm okay. I'm very tired today. I'm not going to lie. I won't pull any punches with that one, but my son is really sick, like really sick. And I had to look after him for a little bit of time today. And he was, man, not well. I think he cried for about 2 hours straight today. And that's not, I'm not even lying about that. That's not an exaggeration. He was, heavy duty tool head cable. Okay, right. That's interesting. So we're going to have to take the tool head to bits. Then in this one here, we've got a signed picture from Dr. Tao from Bambu Lab. No, I'm only joking. It's the rear metal panel. And then we've got another box here, which says left plastic panel. I'm going to guess that the rest of this stuff is going to be panels. We've got the glass cover. And then we've got glass front door. And we've got this thing, which I hope is the cable tray. No, that's the front cover. Okay, we've got the cable tray already. And then we've got the other side. So, first things first, I guess. Let's put some of this stuff back, see what we need. Let's go and have a look at the instructions. Hope it's better soon. I know what it's like. I haven't put it. Oh man, it's just awful. It's just really, really awful day today with that. And yeah, it just wasn't a fun day at all. Right, let me just have a quick look at the install kit. A bunch of information. So it has got a YouTube installation thing here. Operation step: print the air duct, which we're not going to do because the air duct sucks. Install the cable tray and PTFE tube by this installation guide. Well, let's have a look at that then, shall we? Let's do a little take on that now, and I'll whip that up. Joys of Parenthood. Hope it feels better for Santa. Hopefully he will do. We did go to Chesington World of Adventures. It's a theme park in the UK. And I said, if he asks you any questions that you don't want to answer, tell him you're going to box his beard off. But there you go. I didn't take him to the doctor, no. Yeah, it's been... I can't even tell you how bad it's been today. It's been a particularly bad day. But that's the way it goes, unfortunately. So this is the thing. Okay, so so we've got the cable chain here, which is this part here. Then we've got whatever those things are. What are they? Okay. Tools you'll need. Bamboo. Okay, I don't have tweezers. That's off the list. Bamboo scraper. Don't have one of those. We have got a bunch of information here. And this is how to install your cable train. Should we have a look at this? Should we just watch this? It's a 6-minute video. Right, replace the original tool head with a heavy-duty cable. Right, so that's interesting. So what is the heavy-duty cable? Let's find that bit first. Heavy-duty cable. Okay, that's here. It's well packaged. So that's the heavy-duty cable. All right, thank you very much. Chuck that down there. Okay, so that plugs into the back. That plugs into the rear, I'm guessing. Hey, look who it is. It's Zachary. Love that guy. Right, so take the front off. Pull the PTFE tube out. Whip it out the back. Start undoing stuff on the tool head. Whip that out the back. Do some screwing. That's on the back, right? Yeah. Pull that thing out. Whip that lead out. All right, well, let's go first things first, right? We're going to have to take this tool head out. Right, let's do that bit first then. Thanks, Daniel. I won't repeat that on my live stream. Let's turn that off. Right, back to me. Okay. If screwing is involved, you know who to call. Not me. Okay, right. Let's go over to... That's a good camera to go onto, I think. There you go. So let's take the front off. Let's start by doing that. Let's take this bit out. And then it says there's some screws on the side at the back, which indeed there are. I just hope that I've got Allen keys that are going to... Bear with me. Hopefully these Allen keys will fit. It's a tight one in there. It's really tight. Watch the shorts though. Here we go. No crotch pictures. So I'm using the DJI mic tonight, which is plugged in as a lapel mic. So hopefully the audio quality is A-OK. As I said yesterday on my test stream that ended up going on for 2 hours. Apologies for that, guys. As I said on that stream, I've got a ton of stuff to get out of boxes. Mark IV Prusa, got to get that out. Here he goes, PTFE's out. That was easy. And there's just a ton of stuff. It's just bonkers. I've got so many things to do, and I really wish I had a helper that could just come and rescue me like a princess. I'm just waffling. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm glad that I'm doing this cold without watching a video. But I kind of figured the thing is when you look at any of these things, when someone's produced something, then there's always going to be someone else that's modded it. So I just found a download on Maker World, and it got like the highest number of likes or whatever, and it was easy and it looked good. So I thought we'd printed that earlier on today in PETG by Polymaker. Here we go. The back is off, friends. Now then, I wonder, I don't know if I'll be able to do that, if that will work or not. Let me see if I can do this wonderful thing. You ready? This is going to be amazing if this works. I say that, it might not be amazing, but it might just be interesting. Okay, let me try something on here. Watch out for the shorts, guys. Right, so let me just try something on here, and let me know if I lose any sound. How do I do this? Hello, Mr. Patron, how you doing? 3DP Factory. Hope you're well. Bear with me. How do I change this? We go here. Right, let me know if I lose any sound. Hopefully I won't. We're going to just change from... No, it ain't working. Why is the... Okay, we're not even in HD. We're now in HD. Why is that not working? Well, my plans were definitely foiled there, guys. Sorry to say. I was hoping we were going to get one of the most amazing things there where I could have shown you a camera, because this should connect to it. But it ain't done it. Let me just check the connection on this. Who's this text from? It's from my mum. How weird. Right, I'm on the Wi-Fi. I'm on the network. Let's try again. Video. Ain't gonna work. That's a bugger, isn't it? Never mind. We'll crack on, shall we? That's a real shame. It was working earlier. I was like, why is this doing that? And it just did it. And I was like, okay, whatever. Right, what are we saying in the chat? It is naked. It is absolutely naked. And as I say, once again, if you do want to buy this upgrade, you can click this link. Anyway, let's move swiftly on. That's behind the printer. That's now in front of the printer. Let's get the cable out from under the back there. We're going to move this forward a little bit. And we're going to whip under here and pull out this control board. Now, if that camera had worked, you'd have had a really, really awesome shot of this. But instead, you get a shot of my leg, which I'm sure at least Tripod will be happy about. Can't believe I just said that. But I did. It is what it is. We're good friends. Fortunately, we are good friends. Now then, this is a bit tricky. Let's pop that out. Where is the... Ugh. Does that really loop? Okay, that sort of sucks. Okay, so it's a bit of a pig to get to, but it's on the back there. And then we're just going to pop him out, if we can. There it is. Okay, we'll undo that. Leave that out there for a minute. We're going to grab this cable now and hope for the best here that we can just plug him back in. That looked good. Yep, that's fine. Let's loop him back up then. Pop him back on. Right, I'm hoping that's going to be okay. And obviously we've got to push that into the drivetrain eventually. It's already come off. That's annoying. Let's try that again. There we go. So there's a little like cable tray for this at the back here as well. I'll just put that together. and hold on to what we've got. There we go. All right, let's whiz him back together. I won't put everything back just yet, just in case there's an issue with anything. But let's whip the board back in there at least. Just make sure that the cable management's good. And thank you to Bambu Lab for shipping this to me. I did fancy a P1S. I didn't think I was going to have to build one though. Just saying. Okay, why didn't that go in? Come on, you bugger. I can see why they suggested tweezers, because this is a little bit tricky to get in and out here, but it's going in. And we are done. So I don't know how much you can see behind here. If anything, in fact. Can you see anything there? Let's have a look. So this is the circuit board on the back here. This is the new cable tray, or cable. It's not really the tray, it's just the new cable. It's a heavy duty cable at that. Old PTFE tube is here. Obviously this is going to come off, and the way that that then comes off, I'm guessing, is going to be, actually I will put the back on because this is ridiculous, unless there's any other sensors, of course. And I gingerly went over that without really looking at what I was doing, but it's good. We're going to plug it back in and see what happens. Hopefully plugging it in the right way around. And as far as I'm concerned, that should be as good as it gets. Are you working on a P1P? I am working on a P1P. And I've just dropped a screw, but I can see where it's gone. So yeah, this is the P1P to P1S upgrade, which is also in the title. And I'm not saying that in any way, shape or form in a sarcastic way. But that's what we're doing. Yeah, it's the upgrade. It's the upgrade kit, which is, I think, pretty damn reasonable. I'm imaging my camera. Well, I'm imagining a camera. It looks amazing. What? You talking about my legs? What's wrong with you people? I hope Liz doesn't come on and start harassing me. Okay, here we go. Right, that's that first bit done. Tell you what, those carbon rods have seen a bit of action, that is for sure. Here we go, let's pop him in. So again, it's 4 screws on the back of this and then 3 screws on the board. So I'm kind of content about that. Let's whip the front panel back on as well. I thought this also had a different extruder stepper motor on the P1S. I might be mistaken. I thought it was all metal, so I'm surprised that they didn't also change that. But I don't suppose it really matters. I've got a number of these on the farm. This is just one that I just grabbed and went with. This one actually doesn't have a camera installed in it, so it's a kind of downgrade, I guess. Right, that was good. That was thoroughly enjoyable. I'm really glad I did that. We're going to now need to look from this perspective because I think we're going to have to whip the back off. Let's check the comments and also see what's been going on. Right. HVAC to Z. Hello, mate. How are you? Hope you're well. Distracted by your leg. Oh my God. Yeah, I've seen that bit. Imagine the camera looks amazing. Yeah, imagine, man. Imagine. If you don't want people to read things on YouTube, put it in the description. As I store my passwords in YouTube descriptions, knowing that no one will read them. Sorry, I didn't read the title. Liking my A1 so far. Rather use that one before Max 1 Carbon. I don't need to pre. Oh, okay, right. Okay. Yeah, sure. See what you're saying. Right. Very quickly, let's go back to this page. Who is that? Hang on. Okay. Print and chill. Nero, I just mentioned him. Okay, so we just did this. That's exactly what I did. Pop that little thing out. Now we've got to undo a bunch of screws on the back. Remove the 8 fine thread. Remove the 8 fine thread. Remove the 8 fine thread. What does that mean? All right, we'll whip it out, see what happens. Here we go. I did take the screen off, by the way, earlier because I was getting a bit excited. I was watching Zachary 3D Prince's stream, and I was getting itchy, thinking I really, really want to get this thing out of the box and actually get this built and get it done. I think the P1P, or sorry, the P1S is incredible value for money if you want an enclosed printer. And that's all I've got to say about that right now. So let's get these suckers off. That one I did already. The poop chute, I wonder if we have to take that out. I'm sure we do. That's already like half undone. Another one down here. Donk. That's really tight. Interesting. Okay, he's out. This one now. I've lost count how many screws I've done. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think maybe I've taken more out than I needed to. It doesn't really matter on those guys. Pop them all back in again in a little bit. Now, I don't know if I've got to take the poop chute out. Probably should have checked that. Oh, there's another one up here. There's one that says void on it as well. I'm guessing I don't need to touch that. That print, by the way, is just finished. So in a moment, I will install. Does that need to come off? I think the void sticker just needs to be undone. Undone. There you go. Take it off. That was tight. Good God. Okay, so apparently you can just chuck this away, right? This rear panel, because they give you another rear panel in the box. Yeah, the poop chute needs to come off as well. I think that was more than 8. I think there's loads of screws there. Yeah, it does. Right. I might look back at the video and then go, hey, you know what? I didn't actually need to take any of those screws off. What am I doing? Either way, we've taken it off, and that's what. Look at that inside. Look. So this is your poop chute. Oh my God, it's really dusty in there. That's disgusting. Okay, so we've got the control board here, and I'm going to guess. Let's take that off as well, because we're not going to need. Or are we going to need that? Yeah, we are going to need that because it's going to basically reroute through here now. Okay. So this goes down here. Let's unclip some of this stuff. Let's get rid of this. We've got another PTFE tube anyway, so we can mess around with that in a bit. How do these clips go on? Here we go. Just unclip them. Easy peasy. Take those off. Okay, so there's literally just a clip here, and we just pull him out. Hey, that's easy. I bet it's a bugger to get it re-threaded though, isn't it? All right, let's just have, before I pull that out completely, let's have a look at what it says here. I love my P1S, keeps printing out good quality prints. I'm doing the zipper print as we speak. That's a cool print, man. Honestly, that's a really cool print. What mess with HughForge at the moment? HughForge is honestly one of the best things that I've been messing around with recently. I'm a massive fan of those guys. Right, let's go back to this and pick through the bones of it. So we've removed 8 or more, which is fair enough. Then, okay, there's another 4. We've done that already. That was never on. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we've got to pull that out, have we? Okay, that's interesting. 1 second. Let's go back to here. Does that just pull out? No, there's 2 screws on the top of it. Okay, there's two little baby screws right in the top of this. Let's go back to that camera. Kind of can't be giving you guys too much leg in this video. Oh no, that Allen key is not having a good day in there. Okay, that's a bit better on this side. Slightly worrying when the Allen key doesn't turn the bolt properly. Hey Chris Travis, what's going on with you, man? Right, so that's a long screw that goes in that one. Let's try this other one, see if we get a better result with. It's still spinning. That's a sausage, isn't it? Right. Okay, we're now unscrewing that very slowly. Let's try the other end now. It's just spinning on that. Does not like it that way round. Let's wonder if anyone's redesigned the old poop chute. Love to see how the algorithm read that. He's talking about a poop chute. What does that mean? So in addition to this, once we've got this one done, then this will then go back to the studio, which is about 45 minutes from here. Then in the background of my main view, you might be able to see the very exclusive Ender 3 V3, which is the core. There we go. That's come out easy, isn't it? Look at that. Which is the core XZ printer from Creality, and yeah, we're going to see how that works and how that's put for its paces. Let's flip back onto this again. Okay, we've done that. I already unplugged that one. Pop. Okay, that's what I thought. We'll thread it out then, pull it on my out. Oh, okay, he clips through there, does he? Look at that. Okay. Shall I do it all? Hang on, let me go back. Should I do all the... Not that it did that, of course. Right, let's just unplug him from here. There you go. Old cable. Let's get that out of the way. Right. Next, it said something about the what's the name box, didn't it? Cable train. Here it is. Cable chain, even. So I'll do this. Okay. So inside of here, we have a little PTFE connector. We have what looks like licorice. It's not. We have a cable tray top connector, which goes into the hot end. Got the actual cable bit itself, and incidentally, we have this. Whoa! This bit basically sits inside the printer and keeps all the cables nice and tidy. You don't have this in a P1P. You do definitely have it in a P1S, and you also have it in an X1 Carbon. And I know that because I've got an X1 Carbon that's got a few problems with it, and I've had to take this out and mess around with it. And yeah, it's certainly a force to be reckoned with. Let's get back to the video. Chris Travers just got home from work and has done some Christmas shopping. You think the K1 Max is a good printer? Now it's okay. Yeah. It had its so the Max. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky subject. That in fact, what we do, I won't talk about Creality too much on this stream, but when we do, where is it? Okay, so you see in the background, where am I? There. See this printer here? That's the V3 right there. So all this stuff would be out, and then this would be in, And then I've got the SK1 over there, which I'm going to do a stream on. Eligoo's at the back there as well. Yeah. We'll touch on that another time. Let's get back onto this bit. Okay, so let's see how we install this. Oh, well, that's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? Yeah. Right, pull it through, plug it on. Yeah. Really? Did we really need to take that out to put that in? Oh my God. Okay, I'm only a little bit worried now because that's given me the cable chain part, which is pretty self-explanatory, but I don't know if I need to do too much more than that. Should we just have a look at should we just have a quick look at this? Yeah, done that. Yeah. Oh, hang on, what was this? It's saying about doing it a different way, isn't it now? Okay, right. So let's install. Okay, what we'll do then? Let's install the right. Let's go back to here. Let's not install the poop chute back in just yet, but let's reinstall this. And the good news is I can't see what I'm doing. So up on the top of this camera, I have a little light. And if I push this button, love everybody's talking about what they've got their wives for Christmas. My wife has got nothing. Not a thing. Nothing. Don't worry, it's not about treating them keen and keeping them keen or anything like that. It's just the way things are at the minute. Which is why you should definitely buy a P1S on my using my affiliate link right now. No, it's not that dire. It is what it is. Okay, so let's get this up and running and plugged in over here. The reason I'm going to leave the back off actually is because I believe at some point, this is probably why we need those tweezers. I don't like that light. Let's put that light back on there. No, it's not working. Right, that's quite cool. Right, okay, let's plug in back in. Donk. Yeah, so this, I think a fan goes in the corner over here. So I don't want to be messing around too much with anything else on that bit. So I'm going to leave that for now and leave the poop chute and everything as it was. Tell my wife to get something she likes and I'll pay for it. That's the way she likes it. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad old idea, that. Here, if you need help, Drunken Physics. I'm interested in this upgrade kit for my P1P, but the US stock is sold out and China has back in stock. It won't be long for sure. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. I don't know the answer to some of those questions, I'm afraid, guys. Whiz this round. I've already taken the SD card out. So what I'll do is if I've got one of these doofers, let's undo this, which isn't catching. Problem with some of this is part of the issue, isn't it? With some of these tools, the tools that you get with 3D printers generally aren't built to last. They are there for one or two little tighten up, chuck away kind of thing. And quality tooling is obviously key. And if you ever see tripods at an event and you need some sort of tool, definitely borrow one from him. Definitely borrow a tool from him, but then don't say thank you because he loves that. He loves it. I can feel tripod already. You know who we're talking about. You know. Come on. Out you come. Why is that not coming out? This is probably why we needed tweezers. Don't have tweezers. Don't have any need for tweezers usually. apart from when I'm doing this with a 3D printer. What is going on with this? This is dreadful. I might have to change out this. See if we've got a different one. Let's try that one. Too big. Too big. You guessed it. That's going to be too big as well. All right. This is when the live stream has to end because we don't have the appropriate tools, because I don't have a garage like Tripod's garage. What is going on with this epoxy screw as well? And of course they're not magnetic, so it's not popping out nicely. There we go. We've got him out now. He's out. He's out as well. Right. There was something about popping this out, wasn't there? And I don't know if we just lift it up or if there's an additional screw. Let's just check the manual. No one has a... No, they don't. Hey, Simon. How you doing? You're back again. Back for more mischief. Let's just go over here for a moment and have a look at this again. Oh, there are a couple on the inside as well. Okay, so top and bottom. Right, we can do that. That's easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Let's lay him down and see if we can see what we can see here. Okay, yeah, so sure enough. Where is that one? Okay, yeah, okay, he's there. Say that Allen key has seen better days. Where's that one? It can't be it there. That must just be it, surely. Yeah, it is. There you go. Look at that, it just almost fell off in my hand there. Literally fell off. Okay, so that comes off. Ooh, there's a little Wi-Fi antenna there. It didn't tell me too much about that, did it? Oh, that's awkward, isn't it? Oh, great, okay. Wonder if I can oof that out without breaking this. Okay, so this is a bit of a pig. Let's pop him back on the top here for a minute and see how this is held together. I'm guessing now I'm going to have to take the circuit board out the back here in order to get to that very part. Oh, all right, well, we can do that. In fact, let's lay it down. Oh, it's tight in there. Oh, okay, no, he's here. I can see the antenna, but you still need to take the board out. It's got Loctite and all sorts in that one, I think. Right, let's whip him out. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Zachary 3D Prince. Hope you're still wearing your Joseph Prusa fanboy hat. He's going to love seeing you in that, honestly. People are going to be like, oh, are you Joseph Prusa? And you'll be like, no, I'm just one of his biggest fans. I hope he tweets you sweet bedtime messages like he does me. And that is a fact, by the way. All right, so let's whip this thing off now. And whip that screw out as well before it falls apart. There we go. Right. Now then, there he is. He's off. Thank God for that. You watch. I know what's going to happen now. I guarantee it, actually. I guarantee this. We'll now look at the video and it'll literally tell us that. Right. Hey, I'm wearing Joseph Bambu hat. What else have we got here? Who have we got? 3D Medic Vince. How you doing, man? That wasn't what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. Okay, let's hit the button again. Okay, so pull that out. This is where it's going to tell me, look, see, this is my problem, you see. I just don't listen. They said that one didn't come out. Right, hold on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me tell you something right now. That does not just come out. That does not just come out. That's going to need some argy-bargy on it to get that out. We might even need to have the cheese knife on this one. Come on. Oh, see? See? Cheese knife for the win there. Unbelievable. There's your Wi-Fi module, everybody. Well, it's not a module, it's an antenna. But yeah, you know what I mean. What else have we got going on here? Yeah, so let's just do a couple of things. I want to show you this. It might be time to buy one of these upgrades yourself if you're not in the US where you can't buy them at the moment. But if you're in the UK, you can get a special discount just by clicking that link and looking for accessories. The other thing we can look at is if you're after filament, I can do you a no good deal on Polymaker filament at the moment. But if you're after some and you want to click the link, well, you can do that as well. PCBWay.com, of course, have sponsored this video, which is very, very nice of them. And I'm eternally grateful. So if you need any of your PCB manufacturing needs to be facilitated and upgraded or pacified, then that's just going to be the way forward. Tell me about your Wi-Fi. Okay, tweezers were needed. Well, here's the thing. We've got a cheese knife. That's it. So let's get back onto this again. Let's have another look at this. Okay, install the front door hinges. We might as well do that. That sounds like fun, right? So door hinges, screw them on. There's a top and a bottom. Have your Wi-Fi antenna hanging out. That's how you put a door hinge on. Another one at the bottom. Smash that one in. A couple of screws. Job's a good one. Right, that can't be too difficult, can it? Even for me. Even for me. Right, how are we going to do this? What's the best one for that? Again, it's going to be this camera. That camera is coming in super handy today. What have we got here? We've got a control board fan, we've got activated carbon, and we've got the front door mounting kit, which is just in this box. Everybody's talking about the Wi-Fi antenna kit. Okay, so this is cool. So this is the magnet part. And the magnet part goes along this side, I believe. And of course, we just got to plug these bits into here. So let's do that super quick. All the screws and everything are available inside of this bag. There's some screws. There's a magnet. And it also says on there as well, that is the top and that is the bot. It says SJ bot. Okay. Well, that doesn't go in quite as easy as I thought it might. Come on. There's a couple of little notches in there. Let's have a look. That ain't going to go. I might have to take part of the side off to make that fit. Yeah, so this side panel here is bolted on by 2 bolts. And I think on the side of this, I'm going to have to just to get that on, I think the alignment is, it's not necessarily out, but it's certainly out for this. And of course this Allen key's naff. Sam undoes a printer with prehistoric tools. Come on, you bugger. Okay, let's give that a couple of turns. See if we're able to get a little bit of movement out of that side. There's another one at the bottom here. Let's just whip that out as well. Okay, let's see if we can move that over a little bit. It's very tight going in there. And that's what she said. Come on. Yeah, that's super, super tight. So we're going to use a very special tool here. And we're going to give that a little, I think, because that isn't going to go in otherwise. Oh, that's really tight. Come on. Here we go. Yes. Yes. See that? That's how we do it. That is how we do it. Let's push that back now. It still doesn't sit quite flat, does it? What is going on with this? Oh, there you go. No, he's okay, I think. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. Everybody's okay. Don't worry. Don't be alarmed. What's everybody saying about that? Had a bent frame. Had to bend the frame a little bit. Okay, cool. She said that. Come on, guys. You know my humour. You know what we're like on this channel. It's Late Night Love Songs by Zachary Freddie Prince. It'll be lonely this Christmas. Oh God, yeah. You know what? Actually, that's a really good point. I do also have some music that I can play in the background here. Totally forgot about that. Wait a minute. Don't worry, it's not one of my special ones. It's called Chill. Is it working? There's a little bit of sound there. That'll do. Don't forget to like, guys. Apparently, I get like a little weird thumbs up thing when somebody likes something, and I liked that yesterday. That was fun. All right, so we've got a couple of screws here. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be them long ones, but awkwardly, it doesn't look like I've got enough. There's two to go into that bit at the bottom. Not that special music, John. Not that special music. We can't play that all the time. I'm really going to be struggling here if I can't find another Allen key that's going to fit this. Let's give it a go. That's sitting there beautifully now, everybody. There's a lot of love there. A lot of love. I still think it's kind of weird. It was quite obviously meant to be, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, that is really tight. Even the screw won't go into that bit. That's ridiculous. Let's just see if we can loosen that off at all. Not in the slightest there. Okay, we're going to have to try and whip it round again. Any advice on that one? How much more did you have to bend the frame on that? Hey up. Pez Liz is here. She's in the house. Uh-oh. It's weird because I said if I start wearing shorts on my streams, I reckon Pez Liz will turn up. And guess what? You did. Right, so we might have to adapt this ever so slightly by forcing the metal to one side. That is very tight in there, which is just how we like to be putting doors on the side of 3D printers. I mean, that's insane. Okay, well, it's on. There we go. What a lovely hinge. Let's do the side up. Pop that back together. Hopefully the top won't be as disconcerting. Yeah, it's just a tight spot in there, very tight. Pink 94, face fuchsia poop. Shape face fuchsia poop. I don't know if I understand what's going on. I have a P1P, P1S as of yesterday. Well, we have one as well. Kinda. Hey, that's a nice line there, isn't it? Look at that. That's easy. So there is enough screws. It just means that you don't need to put those 2 extra bits in there. That makes a lot of sense. Let's move that over there. Shift that round. Take this little doofer. Give him a comfortable screw into this element of the door. Quite therapeutic, this actually, and the music. Get out of it. So we've got like a storm coming in at the minute in the UK. It's very, very windy. There we go. That's on. That was easy, wasn't it? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Yeah, I don't understand what the face fuchsia poop shape stuff is, but enlighten me. I'd love to know more. Okay, so that's what we did. We know about that. We screwed that sucker in. Look, you can even see here it is slightly, yeah, I mean, come on. We've already removed the back panel. We've done that. We know all about this. The back panel is not even on. It's not even in our sights anymore. We've done that. Okay, so the part cooling fan, this is what we're talking about now. There's a little doofer to pull through there, is it? Hang on. Okay, part cooling fan goes to there. Donk. Yeah, this guide is pretty naff, isn't it? I mean, come on, hang on a minute. What side does the fan go to? Bear with me. So why do you have to thread it through that way? All right, let's have a look on the back of this. Power screwdriver. I don't have that screwdriver. I know the one you're talking about. Well, maybe you're not talking about that one, but I don't have it here, unfortunately. And it's something I should have brought with me. Okay. So here's the back of the board. This is so dusty as well. Nasty. Let's get the part cooling fan out, which is here in this very box. Let's get the old cheese knife out. Just like that. There's a few things in here. Right, so we've got some fixie sticky pad things. Just like that. We've got some screws. Yeah, Liz, Phil's here. He's got his shirt off. He's wearing a very, very tight, skin tight pair of Speedos, and he lays on his leather sofa at night, fully, let's get a shot of this, fully baby oiled up to the max. He's a good guy. I've been round to his house a couple of times. Anyway, here's the part cooling fan, and we obviously know where it's got to go, but one thing that did confuse me a little bit was where it was talking about threading it. I'm assuming it's going to fit on this side. I could be wrong. What part was it talking about? Let's have another look at the video so we don't mess this one up. Move that out of the way as well and go back to the chat. Oh my god, lots of messages. You're using vegetable oil. Oh my word. That is a lovely thing to think about right now. Oh. So let's go back to this again. We know where it's got to plug into. What side is that though? It's really confusing me. So yeah, we've done all that. Come on, come on, come on. Right, auxiliary port. Part fan. Okay. Okay, so where is that bit? Let's find it. Is it here? Is that what it's talking about? It must be. It must be, right? That's got to be. No, it can't be. Or that it... Oh, there is a little slot top here, isn't there? You need to stop printing when that smells like chips. I think I'm going to have a look at a picture of the P1S and just see what side the part cooling fan's installed on, because that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. P1S, putting it on the wrong computer. Here we go. P1S, P1S. Images. Okay, so it's on the left-hand side. Got it. As you look at it, it's the left-hand side. So it's down here. That goes on somewhere up here, somewhere like this, possibly. And then we just got to find the track in there, which I believe is going to be, oh, there you go. I see it now. Okay. I got it. We got there in the end. Right, I'll sort of lean it up against that for the minute. Sort of a bit messy here. Right, I'll spin him back. Let's not freaking throw everything around everywhere here. Let's light this back up again so I can see what I'm doing. Yep. Where does he feed through from? Okay, there he is. Right, you stay there. You stay there, son. Right, what have we got in here? It looks like this one. So let's just plug that sucker in. Hang on, fan 1 and fan 2. Which fan was it? Let's not mess it up, mate. Don't mess it up for us all. Right, let's zoom in on that a little bit. Right. And it plugs into fan number 2. Fan number 2, ladies and gentlemen, it's fan number 2. Fan number 2. Fan number 2 is this one here. So let's plug him in. Thoughts of Phil just in his Speedos right now. Okay, fan number 2 is, ladies and gentlemen, plugged in. No. We're in on that one. I'm having fun with this. This is good. This is good. This is, no, we need to turn that back on because we're going to see on the next part. Here we go. Quality Street chocolates at Christmas. Right, zoom in on this a little bit. Okay, still the left side panel. Oh God, are we getting to do that already? Okay. I feel like we maybe need to be doing something else, but I guess that's how that plugs into that. Okay, we'll do that then. We'll get it done. Right, left-hand side. Let's have a look at that panel. Front glass door, rear door. This one here, friends, is the left plastic panel. It did say left, didn't it? Definitely said left. Yes, it did. Left side, friends, left side. Right. stay. Right, let's light that sucker up there so you can see what's going on. Right, let's get the old cheese knife out. Where is he? There it is. Oh, it's K2 Kevin. I'm good, dude. I'm actually okay. I've had a bad day today, but I'm okay. You know, it is what it is. These things happen. And what can I say? Trying to do some catch up, so I'm going to do a load of streaming. In fact, I'm about 3 days behind on streaming now. There's so much to do that I just haven't even done yet. And I've got so many products, so little time, and I need to get more done, and that's just the beauty of that. So in this box, if we hit number 1, gosh, that's weird. Why am I getting a replay of that? That's odd. Let me just change that out of the way. Let's get this thing out of the way again. So this is the side, look at that. Here's the screws. Here is a few more pads. I don't know what we need those for. But this, friends, is, oh, look at that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I'm a little bit in love. Okay. Now, I'm going to change camera angles because there's ladies present now. I say ladies. Stephen Paul's here, everybody. Are you the only one that saves that dense foam? Yes, you are. It's an absolute liberty. Right then, friends, let's have a look and see what screws we've got in here. And what we need, I'm guessing it's going to be these little piddly ones. Okay, let's not try and get the screws all muddled up. Okay, we need to take some more things off the side here because there's more things installed here that shouldn't be. Let's whip this off. That's one. That's better. Let's take that whole thing off, actually. So Big Tree Tech now do quite an attractive screen for these, and it might be a good upgrade to get from what I've seen. I haven't got my hands on one of them yet. They said they were going to send me one, but whether or not that happens is remain to be seen, especially with time constraints at the moment. Who knows what might happen next? Phil, one of the best things you could probably do is maybe live stream in just your speedos and do the whole thing with a really old 3D printer or something. Just sort of get involved with it. Speedos and whatever else. Why is this not going in? Am I using the wrong screws? Might be. The colour is awesome. I think the colour is wonderful. It's a wonderful colour. It's my sort of colour, actually. I like it a lot. I think I might be using the wrong... There we go. Maybe. Maybe not. Can't really see if I'm using the right screws or not. Right, it ain't going in. It ain't going in like that. No, I think they're wrong. I think that is wrong. Try this one instead. Don't think they're out of alignment either. Let's double check. Let's double check it again. Is the Big T Tech screen a touchscreen? I think it is, yeah. Yeah, it looks good actually. Need the tiny screws, but for the top, well, yeah, but the tiny screws are like minuscule. There's nothing to them. That can't be for the top. You've either got thread screws to go into plastics, or you've got like proper metal screws for the to go into the actual if it's been pre-tapped. I don't know if these have been pre-tapped. They don't look like they've been pre-tapped, to be fair. So it can't be these ones. It's got to be these ones. What, they're the tiny screws? Like the tiny ones that are tiny? Like minuscule screws? Like, and there's only like 2 of them? That makes no sense, because that makes no sense. Hang on, let me double check it. Let's double check it. If you're right, then we'll award you 100 Sam Prentice points. Let's have a look. Okay, so there's those. Yeah, okay. They're not the small ones, are they? Yeah, so they're the tapper screws. Okay. Unfortunately, friend, you don't get 100 Sam Prentice points, but we'll give you a runner-up prize. I don't know what it'll be. We'll give you something though. Tweezer-size screws. Yeah, he only gets 100. I'm not giving away these Sam Prentice points for nothing, Liz. Valuable points. How many Sam Prentice points have you got? Probably more than me, and probably more than people on Twitter, right? I think this needs to be... These should be tapped, I think. That's weird. Okay, I might need something a little bit more impactful than that. That doesn't make any sense. They're not big screws though, that's the thing. They're not. So you've got the self-tapping ones, which aren't self-tapping. Look at my hair, look. It's all over the bloody shop. This is where we end the stream because we can't then find... That makes no sense to plug those in. Okay. Let's try and tap these out. Don't forget, I mean, this is not a new P1P, as in, like, this is a little... Is it really those tiny ones? It cannot be those tiny ones. They're too small and there's only 2 of them. Holy shit. You might get some Sam Prentice points, mate. Don't spend them all at once if you're right. Why are they so tiny? They're just not even worth... That's not the ones we just saw there though, right? That's so strange. Hang on. That is ridiculous. I'm glad I didn't completely bore out those holes. That doesn't even fill the... That doesn't even fill the plastic hole though, so to speak. No, it's ridiculous. I mean, they fit, right? They fit, but there's only like a couple of them. Size matters, it sure does, according to people I know and frequently speak to. I'm gonna have another quick look. It makes no sense. It doesn't have... The screws I've got here are different screws. They're not the same. 1, 2, 3. Okay. let's try it. I mean, the thing is, you can still lift the case. You can still lift the cover out. If I lifted it up, I don't think it would. Yeah, I mean, okay, all right. The funny thing is with Bambu, right? They did on the A1 series, you can reuse the bed screws that you take out to fasten it in place to build the upper AMS holder. And I thought that was so ingenious. And then they add additional screws in there anyway, just in case you throw them away. So, I mean, it's going in. It's just a bit of a naff way. It doesn't. The screws are like too small to fill the. All right, whatever. I'll stop complaining in a minute. I'll have a chat with somebody at Bambu and say, "Hey, those screws are weird." You're right though. They do fit. They do fit. Let's nobble on back, shall we, to this, and so it just says put those 4 screws in, right? Hang on. So just put 4 screws in, then just leave it. Right. Yeah. Cool. Of course, obviously that's not in mine. Okay, right. They're the self-tappers. They've used a P1S to demo this, haven't they? All right. Okay, cool. Let's spin him round then. Yep. Thing is with that, yeah, I just like that's just a really naff way of doing it. Bear with me. What's the point? There's no point in those. Right, okay. I'll do what it says. I'll do what it says, Mum. Just completely pointless. These are pointless. Okay. Okay, right. Not as pointless as I first expected. I just will go through all this going, oh, I don't understand why they're doing that. What's the point in that? It's rubbish. And then go, oh, yeah, okay. So there are little receding parts that come back on this. And it just basically pulls it in nice and tight into the frame, which is why it's there. So I'll retract that. You were completely right. The screws do not look the same though as in that video. And I'll stand by that. At least, for now. Okay, so that's those 3 done. That is on, looking good. Happy with that. Happy days there. Okay, so Kevin, not your first rodeo. You got this. Ain't a thing but a chicken wang. Chicken wang, baby. Chicken wang. Right, let's have a little look at this. It now goes on about whipping this thing in, doesn't it? Let's have a quick look at that. Bear with me. So we did this bit very carefully. 1, 2, and 3. Done that. We don't have that wang thing in there, so we've got to get the wang out now. Okay, let's get the wang out. Show me your wang! Right, let's move this over and out the way. Again. It's tricky. It's really tricky. It's a tricky old trickster. Get in there. Will not be defeated by a piece of plastic. There we go. Yes, literally winning in life now that that piece of plastic has now been clicked in and installed. Yes, who's the daddy now? Probably one of Liz's. Anyway. NAF new vocabulary unlocked. Yeah, it's late, man. It's late. Right, let's get back onto it, shall we? Here we go. Bosh. So, effortlessly plug that bit of plastic in. Now, there's another little screw there, which I think he's undoing. Or is he doing it up? No, he's... Okay, this is just ridiculous. Okay. Got it. Gotcha. Okay, so there's just a bunch of screws to go in now, just to level everything up. Along with one in here. Looks good. Again, it just holds everything together. Makes the world go round. Now everything's making a little bit more sense. Okay, another screw, pop them in. Job's a good one. Another one at the top. Now then, I'm guessing at the back now, where the board and everything is, there should be a couple in there, possibly. Yeah, there is on the back as well. Okay. So good in the hood. I guess it's probably these ones, or is it? That doesn't flow all that well in there. Just double checked inside here actually, just to make sure there's nothing. Oh no, there are some in there as well. So deep inside here, there are a few extra holes that we need to fill. So let's do that real quick. then after that smut, I will check the messages. This Allen key is naff. It's going in slowly though. Okay, he's in. One there and one at the very top there next to the other intrusive cable that we put in for fan number 2. Let's see if we can get that in without. Dropping the screw. Oh no, we've lost the screw. Oh, it came out. There it is. Let's try that again. Barry Van Bergen, how we doing, dude? Printing ABS, always have spares. It's all right, no. There's that lead is just slightly in the way there. Move it out of the way. Still slightly in the way. And we are in. Right, let's just give that a little tickle and away we go. Yep. Right, he's now in. Good job, Bob. Right, we've got a couple of these screws here. Let's pop those in as well. What on earth is that? Hang on a minute. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sweet second. That looks like there's already some screws in there that haven't been taken out. Yeah, it bloody well is as well. Look at that. Bugger. Right, let's tip this out real quick. Hopefully without breaking the plastic. That's a pain, isn't it? There's a 3 in there, is there? Yeah, there is, look. Didn't tell me to take those ones out first, did it? One. Two. Imagine if I had an electric screwdriver for Christmas. That would be so much easier, wouldn't it? But instead of this music, you'll be hearing wow. Yeah, okay, we'll watch that on the next side. That's proper naff because it didn't tell me to do that. Don't you have a spare tripod for the light? Well, I do, but the thing is I need to move it round. That's the thing. I don't quite know where, I'm going to need to position it. So, Zachary, you could always come round and you could hold my you could hold my flashlight for me while we do this. Fly on over. Okay. So that kind of makes a bit more sense as to where the screws are or are not. So quite happy with that. So undo it, back in. Another one there. So aesthetically, it looks amazing. That side panel really makes all the difference. It's weird though, isn't it, that they obviously had a plan with this. Let's bring out the P1P, let's get the lower price threshold, and then we'll then release the P1S. There's obviously quite an interesting roadmap there for those guys. So we've still got the fan that's not been attached yet. So I don't want to do anything underneath until that's sort of been put in place. And I'm not entirely sure where that mounts to yet. But I'm going to guess that it's on those two screws here and here, because that's where the two screws are. Okay, let's move him round. There's also a little sticky bit on here as well. Okay, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at the comments. Yeah, it's all good. It's going okay. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Let's just double check those bits. Okay. So is it clicking up here? It would make some sense for it to do that, to be fair. What are we thinking here? Okay, that's what those long screws are for then. Gotcha. Yeah, got it. Okay, let's take this M3 bits and pieces off the back here. Anyone that's done this upgrade before, can you tell me if I need to add any more of these M3 strips? Please. I'm probably going to add one just in case. Let's pop them down here. I don't really want this fan shaking and rattling around everywhere. Come on. Seriously now. There we go. He's out. So we've got one at the top there, one at the back. Zachary. What I won't get you to do is hold a pint for me. Just in case Pooch comes around and smashes it out your hand and all up your face. All round your chops. Right, so we're just getting this off now. We're trying to anyway. These are a pain. Right, let's pop another one of these bad boys on. Just up in this corner here. Pop, pop, pop. That'll do. And with the other screws. So there's only two screws to actually allocate to go into here. One is here, one is there. And basically tidy that up as well. Don't really want cables on show. There and there. And we're going to use this. Sorry that my big head's in the way. Let's pop him on there. Okay. That is feeling fine. Cool, right. I'm happy with that for the minute. Let's see what's next. That's looking marvelous. Looking marvelous. Pints aren't cheap anymore. No, they're not. They are not. They are definitely not. So, well, we can talk about that real quick, actually, if you want. In the middle of talking about our sponsor again, PCBWay. Don't forget to check them out for your electronics requirements. If you're just thinking about designing something new, well, perhaps PCBWay will have you covered. So make sure you check them out at PCBWay.com. So we were at Smurf, and all of a sudden, Zachary was holding his beer at the after party at Smurf when Pooch was wildly dancing and hit his beer 2 times, which is literally just what he put there, which was kind of weird and awkward at the same time. So that was fun. Don't forget, guys, you can support the channel and support me this Christmas by buying any of the Bambu Lab products, where I will get a small token of their appreciation. It won't cost you a dime. Don't forget to like the video, because we need some more likes on this, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll like it myself on the other stream. There we go. Another one there. There you go. Yes. It was funny and awkward. It was. It really was. It was quite awkward. There you go. There's that thing. There we go. Let's get the chat back in. Overlay. Bosh. There we go. Sam can't find a screw. Story of my life, that is. Sometimes you have to self-tap. You know, Kev. You know. Not your first. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, well, I think we're caught up there. At least I think we are. The chat's really weird on this thing. Well, we call it X on this channel, but you know, whatever. Anyway, where were we? Let's get on with this. Let's stop mucking about. Stop messing around. Right, we've done a few bits now, probably what we shouldn't have done. We've done that. That looked like fun. We've done that. That looked like fun. Done a bit of that. Done a bit of that. Done that one. Remember that? Dropped the screw in, didn't I? Silly me. Yes, remember those screws? Yeah, the ones you have to undo that you didn't tell us you had to undo. Exciting stuff. Yeah, I did that as well. Thank God. Thank God I did that. Should have watched this whole video first, shouldn't I, by rights? It is what it is. Pop it on. Couple of screws. Job's a good one. Turn it upside down. Couple more screws, look. That's the bit we're waiting on. Right, let's do that real quick then. There we go. Back to 2, not to 3, back to 2. Right. Now, I don't want to lay it down on the new side because it's obviously lovely and beautiful. But where are those screws now? Oh, okay. Are they up in the bottom here? I don't think I'm going to be able to access that. Hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Up inside of here. Okay, there's one up. Is there one up in there? One up there, one up there. Okay, so there's 2. Got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. How are we doing for time? It's getting late. Now running out of screws, which is good. That means we're not missing any. Don't want any heat escaping out of this, do we? That would be a mistake. Cool, I'm happy with that. Let's just make sure there's nothing on this side there. No, that's fine, that's fine. Cable's routing down the bottom. Everything's looking good on the bottom of that. Look at that side panel. just looks wonderful, doesn't it? Bloody wonderful. Good, right. Let's see what's next. Why does this keep pausing? It's so annoying. Right, let's move that along. It doesn't matter, it's the weekend, time doesn't matter. It does matter when I've got to get up tomorrow and do some Christmas shopping. That's one of the things I've got to do. Let's go back to this again. Right, we've done these 2 bits now. Let's see if there's anything else that we might have missed. Hopefully it'll just go, nope, it's fine. Turn it back over. Control board fan installation. Okay, so we've got to take out the little heatsink. Whip him out. Take out the little fan. Jam that back in that way. Put that into fan, whatever that number is. That looks weird. Hang on a minute. Wait. So, did you catch that? So there is a heatsink in here. Let's go back to that. So, let's move it around. So the heatsink is here, right? Yeah, that's fine. The fins, yeah, okay. That was, so in that picture, the heatsink is mounted the other way. In this picture, in reality though, it's mounted the right way around. And I don't know if I need to even take out the, I don't know if I need to take that out at all. Hang on a minute. Is that right? I like that, although I'm not really a dancer, to be honest. Yes, Zachary, you are dancing all the time. And if you're going to Rocky Mountain, I suspect Liz is too. And she absolutely, categorically, where am I? That one there, loves to dance. She's like, you know the song Dancing Queen by ABBA? Yeah. She's got a tambourine and everything. Right, I don't know if I'm going to need to take that heatsink out. I think maybe, I was thinking maybe I'm nimble enough to whip it on in there. I think I might be nimble enough to whip it on in there actually. Let me just move him around here. I'm thinking, a few things in the way, isn't there? That's probably why it says to take it out. But I like perseverance and breaking stuff. God, there. Will it go in? There's something in the way. I can't see. Oh, okay, right, yeah. It's very tight in there, which is what we like because we don't want the electronics flailing all over the place, do we? But that will go in without taking the heatsink out. So make sure you move some of the cables out of the way, whip this little blue tab off here, just like that. And we're going to give it a go now. Here we go. It's tight, it's still tight, it's so tight. So there's a little slot basically where this is obviously designed to flip into, and we are in, friends. Look at that. It's tight, but it's in. Now then, was this fan the top one? I think it was. Let's pop him in here. And then tap that all back in through here. And let it blow across the heatsink. Right, that was cool. I like that bit, that was easy. What's this say? What's this say here? Let's have a look at this. Right, oh, I can dance and sing. I have many talents. Hello, the Wilson Apprentice. Nice to see you, good sir. Oh, hello, mate. How are you? Dan. Make mine Nexus. Oh, can my brother dance? I did not know. Oh, mate. Sorry, hang on. Whoa. That's your brother? I thought he was an only child. He told me he was an only child. Right, in any case. Where's my mouse gone? Let's whip this over here a second. So this is install the right hand panel. Again, this should be pretty easy. I can't see it being a major catastrophe. I'll just check the screws are on the back again. Yeah, that's going to be a nice easy one. Whip that in, use those epoxy screws again. It looks like there's some other steps there that's already been sort of taken, but we'll persevere. 3 screws, yeah, same again then. And then turn it on its back and then whip the other bits in on the back. Oh, did he put it on its side? Oh, God. It's what you don't want to do with your new P1S kit. Just chuck it on its side. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Right, that's enough for now. Let's get on with that. Let's get down to business. Gridify with ABS. Life is grand. It sounds amazing, Liz. It sounds amazing. Absolutely amazing. I hope you're looking after your Twitter X followers. Anyway, let's get the next one out of the box. I've made quite a mess here, actually. There's quite a lot of stuff knocking about. The back panel's on the floor. Let's undo this one. Let's get the old knife out. Let's loosen that up. Listening to my lovely voice. Cool, you're a charmer, aren't you? I will say, the Bambu leather stuff, it's incredibly well packed. And I think this discount is absolutely wonderful. And I may even buy some and upgrade the rest of them, because I've got 5 of these. And I'm sure you lovely people would love to sit through another 3 hours of me monkeying about with stuff. No, I'm joking, of course. I'm not joking about the upgrade, but I'm joking about the possibility of having to sit through this for any amount of time. Right, where is that doofer? There he is. Right, we'll just make sure on the back here we haven't got a load of screws plugged in, and it looks like we do. So let's take those out first. So we've got a couple here. God, that's tight. There we go. Now we know where all the screw holes are in. It should be a bit quicker this time, because it can't be any bloody slower. Right, there we go. That should work this time. In fact, some of those screws, no, they're good. No, they're okay. They're okay. They do fit. It does work. Right, let's start at the beginning then. So there's those pincy little epoxy little screws in the top. 4 of those, that's tiny little baby ones, which I probably will lose if I don't put them down. Let's put them down there. Surprised you're not out dancing on a Friday night, Liz. Or is it not dancing season in Canada? Nearly lost that one. So this isn't particularly thrilling for everybody, I'm sure, but these are going in easier than the first lot. So if you're watching this on Dave on a rerun, yeah, you'll know what the crack is. Okay, that one's going in, nicely done. Okay, right, let's get onto the back part now. We should be able to fire these suckers in. He says. That one needs a little bit of, oh no, you've got to be kidding me. That one, I missed one. I missed one. Can you believe it? I missed one. Yes, of course you can believe it. Got to do it right. There he is. Cheeky little one hiding behind there he was. There we go. Let's get him out of that. Right, let's pop it back in. Where's that one back in the top? If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing properly, everybody. So that chat thing doesn't show everything, does it? It's kind of annoying. You have to kind of work it up. I wish I was a good charmer as you are. An amazing man. Oh God. Hey, are you going to, who's going to Rocky Mountain? Put in the comments if you're, hang on, what's happened here? No, the camera has just gone off and I don't know why. That was interesting. Why has that gone off? Let's try and work that again. I think it might have overheated actually. It's coming with battery exhausted. Shouldn't say that because, what's it plugged into? Bear with me. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, for a moment. I'm going to go to there. It's the white cable, which comes out here. Where does he go into? All right, well, we might have to, I'll be there to hug you. Wow, that sounds delightful. I don't know where that's gone. All right, we'll leave it off for a minute. Lost video, yeah, got it. I'm here. You'll be there to hug me. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a good time had by all. I'd like to go to Rocky Mountain and Murphy Shore. Cool. Okay, good. So I'm going to be flying into Colorado, possibly with Zachary, or meeting Zachary there, or doing something there. I'm trying to work on some things at the minute. It looks like we've got death racers there. I spoke to Justin this week. So we'll be doing stuff with that. At the minute, I don't know what the situation is with Polymaker. Obviously, things are a little bit up in the air with Nick at the minute because he's moving and, you know, all that drama. But there have been some other offers on the table. So really need to start getting things sorted out, ready for Rocky Mountain. There's a ton of other stuff that I can't really go into at the minute, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting year for that. That is for sure. Right, let's shift him round. Let's find those little screws that we need to pop into here. So there's 3 at the back there, which I'll have to access from the top. So let's get these suckers out. Right, 1, 2, and 3. We were going to do something there, Sam. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know why we lost the vid. Sorry about that. It said battery exhausted, but it's on a on a charged battery, so I don't kind of understand why that's happened, but I'm not going to mess around with it just for a minute. We've got important work to do with putting this side panel on for the moment, so we're going to have to grin and bear with me in my gym shorts. So bear with me for that. Okay. So we've got 3 in the top, 4 on the very top, which are those tiny little piddly screws. We've got, I think, 4 down the back. We've got another one just in the corner here at the top. This is incredibly well put together, I've got to be honest. I think they've done an amazing job at this. Let's move him out of the way. Here we go. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So we have got some other stuff to put back together, of course. We've got the control board here that's got to go back in. And a bunch of other stuff that still needs to happen. There are another 2 screws here and here, here and here, that need to go in as well. And then of course we're going to have some on the bottom, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I might leave that till last. What are we saying? What's this? Good and sign, good to see you there, sir. No go kid, no blah. I'll take good care of you at Rocky Mountain and keep you hydrated. That's true. Putting on some clothes on the P1P. I am. It's actually got probably more clothes on than I have at the minute, which, why am I still talking? I don't know. It's quite late here, guys. So I'm burning the midnight oil. I've had literally no sleep. I've been up since 6. My son's been sick pretty much all day. He's probably still very unwell at the minute in bed. So yeah, it's been quite a day had by everybody. And it was my turn to look after him today, which he wasn't overly enamoured with, despite me making him a train and 3D printing him a train. He yeah, which I'm going to show you actually. I need to show you that part actually, because we've got that. We'll take a break from this in just a second. Let me just whack this last screw in, and then I'll show you that in a moment. There's another one at the top there as well actually. None at the bottom, apart from the ones that are on the very bottom. So that's that. We've got one more up there. There's the screw for that here. That is that. Okay, there. Let's just make sure those are done. Yep. That's all good. That's in there. Let's just check around the back again. There are a couple on the back here actually that I've missed. There's one. That one's on. 1, 2. Got 2 more to do down the back there. Let's just do those real quick. Relatable. Are you using this to make some last minute gifts? Well, I'll show you that. I'll show you I'm sure you've already seen it. I know it was featured on Printables today. The really awesome PA1 train. Not that I really wanted my son to be into trains, but you know, you've got to be into something, right? And if 3D printing and trains are something that we want to do, then well, I guess that's what we're going to do. The unfortunate thing is that at the minute it doesn't move, and it wouldn't take a huge amount of effort to probably put a motor and some batteries into it to make that work efficiently. So watch this space. Right, those 2 are in. I'm super happy with that. let's have a look at the train. Here we go. So this is the train that I've just printed for him, which is here. Look at that. How cool is that? You like trains? Yeah, I like trains, me. Hey, Joe. Hope you're well, mate. How does Liz have more bamboo than me? Well, there's a thing called the feminine persuasion. And anyway, let's have a look in the box also from PCBWay.com and see what else they've given me. What's this? Oh my god! Okay, this is going to be good. This is going to be good for my travel. This is a neck brace for. Don't even know if it's on the right way. Where's the popper? Can you imagine me being in? Can you do my poppers up for me, please, mister? Oh yeah, I don't even know if this is the right way around. This is. I look like one of those people that's just had an accident. I mean, it's something, isn't it? I mean, it is something. There's blame, there's a claim. I love that. That is funny. Okay. It is what it is. There's the train anyway. Choo-choo. My son's name's Edison, and it's the Edison Express. We've tinker-cadded that. I say we, I mean me. Let me just check my... check the old phone. What have we got? Not a lot. No love for me here. No love for me here. Right. That's good. Okay, so that's that. That's what we're up to. Trying to get my son into 3D printing. Trying to play it cool and hope for him. Okay, I've got it. Yeah. Yeah, they're weird like that, aren't they, kids? Something off Little Print. Choo choo. Right, let's move on, shall we, swiftly. So we're doing quite a good job here. It's taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to, if I'm being completely honest. But we will not lose focus. What's this bit? So this next bit is screwing these bits in. We've done that. We're loving life right now. We've popped those in. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that as well. Oh, install the... Okay, this is... Okay, this is my moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen, is whether or not I've actually done a good job at making this next part. So let's go back to basics here. And I'm going to just go over to camera 3, which hasn't seen any action tonight, unfortunately. And I'm just going to go and check to see if the other camera is going to be working or if it's going to go off again. And apologies if it does go off again, but it seems to be working right now. It's apparently got 3% in it. So let's go back to that. And the reason I changed cameras because I didn't want you to see my tight buns in any way, shape or form there. If you're eating right now, it might have put you off your food. In any case, this is the 3D printed part that we've got. And I guess it goes in this way round, just like that. Now, there is an issue with that, of course, and if you've already spotted what the issue is, brilliant. That's just brilliant, isn't it? Because I can't get access to the bloody screw now. I mean, come on. Seriously. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Remember those 3M strips that we got. Right, we're going to undo these. Doesn't matter. I think we're going to be all right. I hope we're going to be all right. So we can't get to that. It's only one screw, to be fair, and there's no way I can. It's not a proper build if you do 100% the first time. You're right. You're absolutely right. But you know that's the way they said that you should do it. It said put the sides on first, right? So here is something we all have to learn. It's a life lesson, ladies and gentlemen, that sometimes the instructions are just not right, and it's an important message to remember that sometimes in life things do go wrong, and you just got to do one thing, and it'll help you through your entire life. Bit of advice here, worldly advice. Don't let it upset you. Don't let it get you down. Yeah, I mean, let's be fair. Can't get a screw. Story of our lives. Well, I don't know, Kev. You know, you're a man about town. You're a good-looking guy. You've got that Jeep. Ah, dear. You've got that Jeep. Right. And on that note, let's carry on. Right, let's put it up all the way up to the top, and we're gonna drop this down, and we're gonna use one of these screws again and whip it on in. We hope that should at least hold everything in place there for the future. If it'll go in. Come on, baby, you can do it. Let's get around to here. There we go. It's all about pavement princess. Okay, we're good. We're in. Actually, that's pretty stable. So a couple of command strips on that. Job done. I'm guessing now we're going to have to mount the fan. Where is that? Is there a fan? Or does it just blow out? Must be a fan, right? Regulator fan, here it is. Yeah. We've got one. It's amazing. American is Ernest's grandmother. Don't know what that is. Wow, look at that 24-volt fan. That looks amazing. Right, let's chuck this out of the way, get it out of the way. Which way is this going to blow? Let's watch the video, because I don't want to mount this wrong and then have to redo it. Let's just whip that over here. Here we go again. So once you've screwed this up, see, how's he able to get his one in and I'm not able to get my one in? Okay, so we're mounting it that way. His one's got a load of like fluff around it. Mine doesn't have a load of fluff around it. I mean, you might just be able to get your screws in this bit here. We're saying that's right. And then he then whips the cable up around this bit up here. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine. Arrows on the side. Hang on, what? Arrows on the side? Arrows on the side. Oh yeah, look at that. Didn't know that. You're a good man. I'm glad you've come along to this stream. We'll be nothing without you. Pardon me. It's the cough that keeps on giving. Okay, so do we have screws that will go in here that are long enough for a start? Because we're just going into 3D printed plastic now, which isn't a favourite, particularly of mine. They aren't long enough. There was nothing in the box. Okay, so what are these? This is for P1P. I don't know what they are for. Let's use them. See if they go in. It's a nice rig. You guys kill me, honestly. Big wheels keep on turning, rolling down the river. You can tell that wasn't AI. Hang on a minute, what's that? 4X1, 4P1P. Okay, so we are installing the biggest fan. I'm quite happy with that. That seems like it's got the right kind of movement on it. I would like to have 2 more screws with those bits on it, but we don't seem to have those. So I'm going to make do with that for now. We will see what happens later. Is it not working? Oh no, it's terrible. What have I missed? Okay. Right, let's route this along. Now, what we didn't get to find out, and I'm guessing this is going to be fan number 1, I'm assuming. And because there's nothing else to plug it into, so it's got to be fan number 1. We're going to plug it into fan number 1. There we go. Let's move those cables out of the way. What a smart little build this is. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go back to here. Instagram. Right. Done that bit. Literally loving life on that bit. Good guess on the fan size there. Look at that. Okay. Oh. Now we've got to put our activated carbon air filter in there and then put the doofer back on again. All right, let's pause that there then. We're nearly there. We've broken the back of it, I'm pretty sure now. Right, so here's the activated carbon. As I say, when I got this, there was simply no need for me to take this off of the back here. So let's undo that. That's really tight in there. Okay, let's come off for the very first time. Let's undo this. Here is the activated carbon. There you go. Pop them in. Job's a good one. Pop it in like that. Not the little doofer hanging out, do I? Okay. That was fun. I enjoyed that. That was a highlight of my day. Oh, the battery's been exhausted again. Don't worry, we'll whip that back onto that and we'll let it charge up for a bit. I don't know what's going on with that tonight. It's a bit surreal. All right, let's whiz on back to this. Okay, back panel installation. Of course, we've got to put the poop chute back in and then just whip that back on, right? I honestly thought that he was just going to leave it like that. Yeah, just stick it back on again, it'll be fine. All right, well, let's leave that there for a second. Let's move on back. Let's get back to my face again. Let's get rid of these bits here. Right, let's get the poop chute back on. Make sure that it's not going anywhere it shouldn't be. Okay, so the poop chute was Where are these two here and here? And here. There we go. Right. There we are. That was good, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's get him and pop him back in. I don't know if you can hear, but there's a lot of wind outside tonight. And we've got these crazy storms. I don't know if it's the same with you, Zach, if you've got storms at the minute. But the UK, the people in the UK, the British people cannot deal with a storm. They just can't. What is happening here? That's no good, is it? It's not even touching it. Okay. He's not loving life, this one. Not today, anyway. Maybe it's got to go up a bit further. Okay. He's a fiddly little sucker, this one. Ah, there you go. Okay, snaps in. Right, that makes sense. Okay. So, have I got the right screw? Is this right? Seriously, come on now. If there's ever been a 3D printing live stream where somebody's ended up just crying because something didn't work. Zach, any experience on that at all? This is being a tricky SOB, I've got to be honest. Come on, that's it. Who'd have thought configuring your poop chute would have been the topic of the day? He's just not loving it. I have to get the old torch of desire out here and have a look at that properly. Well, it's there. It's just not liking it. Let's try again. I think the problem is these are tiny piddly little screws again. Pardon me. Okay. There's a couple of sets of these to go in and to essentially hold it in place. So it's just really bloody fiddly. Okay, that's definitely in place. That was an iPhone. It's no longer. It's now in the bottom of the Bambu pantry box. Come on now. Have a word. Oh, I think we got it. I think we're finally getting there after all this time. Oh yes, the other thing was, wasn't it, that actually these are a pain in the butt to get in, and the screw wasn't working properly, was it? That's probably one of the reasons why we're having a few little issues there. Don't really want to be putting up against that. Let's move this other one around. Where is it? Here. Okay, so these are these little piddly little screws that one is going nicely now, the other one still fragrantly not having it. Can't even see if it's turning it now. It's just naff. Really naff. Okay. What I don't want to do is mess up the screws completely by using some cack-handed little Allen key thing. Well, they're holding in place for the minute. What I'll do is there's a couple of screws that go into the back panel here, so when that goes in, we'll align everything at that point. Otherwise, I'm just going to be wasting loads of time on this. So poop chute is nearly there. We've got two more to put onto this bit when we put the back panel on. Let's just have a look at what is the Bambu Labs official name for the poop chute. I think they call it the something to do with the filament exit hole. That's my story and I'm sticking by it. Okay, right, are we on? Yes, we are. Okay, so once we've whipped the old back on, okay, so just put the back on with a bunch of screws. All right, let's do that then. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So here is the front glass door. I don't want to be doing an Uncle Jesse on any of this stuff, so I'll leave that for a little bit longer. Let's just score this down, being careful not to scratch anything, because that would be a disaster. Screws are here. Don't even have to reuse the old ones. They're giving us brand spanking new ones. Wow, look at this. This is something that somebody probably could laser etch. Just saying. Right, okay, let's pop this on then and start the process all again. Now, there's a screw up the top here that needs to come out. And I don't know about that one. That one doesn't need to come out, but this one certainly does. Let's just check see if there's any more. No. That one's out, that one's out, that one's out. Those are all out. Those are all out. Okay, so it's just that one at the very top here that needs to come out. Maybe someone will see this stream and go, hey, what an idiot. Fancy not checking all those screws that first time. And then maybe they've learnt a lesson, a valuable one at that. Sometimes you might need to pop a screw out in order to succeed. That's a little tip for you at home, sitting there, sipping on your eggnog or whatever you're... Tell you what, I could really do with a drink. This has been quite a day. Quite a day. I wasn't going to stream. I was sat here thinking, I started undoing like 2 bolts on this, and I was like, I should really be streaming this. And then Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints was on, and I was watching him wearing my Joseph Prusa hat because he was wearing his. And sometimes when I see someone online that I think, what are they doing? I thought, you know what? I'm eating a cup of ice. New screws. It's like Christmas. It really is. I mean, I've got to be honest, Liz. I'm just beside myself here. Uncle Jesse's marked for lice. He is. He really is. He really is. Philly mint exit hole. Yeah, it could be. Do you mean Philly meat? Forever. Yeah, he's not going to live that down, and I will certainly not allow him to live that down either. He's a good guy. I like Uncle Jesse. He's a good sport. I've had a few messages of him quite recently about something not Creality related, but yeah, he's a good guy. There we go. I am going to do a little mod for this at a later date for the Bambu print farm. That's if it ends up staying in the building that I'm in. Lots going on there at the minute. One of the reasons I'm not streaming from there is just that it's just, you know, those situations where you think, oh, actually this will be really perfect if we did this one thing here, and it just hasn't quite managed to manifest itself in exactly the way that I thought it might, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, sometimes these things don't work out, and that's just the way it is. What else are we saying? Yeah, time for mods. Ice cubes. Star Wars ice cubes. Okay. Star Wars ice cubes. I was going to say, perhaps you've got Darth Vader's helmet in your mouth from an ice cube perspective. Chris Travis, did I just see heading out for dinner now? Have fun. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Hey, how's it going, Jerry? 3DHP. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Now I might have to just allow this to come off a tiny bit here, because once again, I swear to you now, there is something amiss with some of these bits here. It might be a frame issue, it could be anything really. It just isn't quite, this needs to be nipped into those bits as well. Doesn't say about that on the video, but you just got to nip those in. So that's all good. My other concern is, and I don't think it's a major concern, is obviously we haven't done this bit at the back yet, and we need to still do that. With the cable chain. So if you just joined us, we are sponsored today by PCBWay.com. If you don't know who PCBWay.com are, well, I'll tell you what, after this stream, you're going to want to definitely check them out. They're the premium manufacturer in China for PCBs and other elements such as 3D printing. So if you've got a project where maybe you want to print some nylon or something you can't print on your current printer, holy God, what on earth has just happened there? Happy holidays, sexy man. How did I miss that? My word. And I can't even highlight it. I can't even highlight it. Why can't I highlight it? Oh dear. There we go. I could do, there he is, Joel Telling, with the 25, the US dollars, 25. High five, Joel. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Wow, there you go. There you go. Shall I just leave it there? Just leave it there. Hope you're well, Joel. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good. Good in the hood. We are, if you're still there, of course, I know you're a busy man, messing around on my live streams. But we're upgrading a P1P to a P1S, which is something I was supposed to do at Smurf, but we didn't have time for that. And secretly, I forgot to bring the box. So it's going reasonably well so far. It's not too bad, but it's all happening. It's all happening. And if you are still there, I've got to show you this train. This is so cool. Check this out. Check that out. That's for my son. It's for Christmas. Edison Express. I like it. Should be good. There you go. Happy days. Happy days. Now then, there's a couple of slots up here, one of which looks like potentially, I don't know, man. I don't know what this is here. You've got to be kidding me. There is one I've missed in here, but I think I can get it out. Here we go. I'm hoping. Yes. Got to watch these screws, man. It doesn't tell you. It does not tell you. We've got another one up here as well. That sucks. And we lined it up. No, it's not. No, that's not in there. So as you can imagine, everything on here is pretty damn tight fitting. Much like these shorts. It's late. It's late. It is late here. Choo choo. All right, dude. You take care of yourself. Tripod, Mrs. Tripod. Hope you're well. We may get to the end of this stream at some point. It's happening. We're on the last few little bits here. Dang, you're going to the wee hours, aren't you, Heath? I am going into the wee hours at the moment, unfortunately. I thought this was going to be like a 20-30 minute job. And do you know what? It's not. It is not. And I don't think it's just me. I think it's anybody in this position. And I'm realizing that I'm making small mistakes, like where to put things in and where not to put things in. And that feels kind of weird up here still. I don't know why. No, that's all straightened up. Okay. So yeah, that's just the way it goes. So let's undo this one. Joel Telling. Imagine him coming onto my stream and paying for my cocktails and such like. Right. Let's go and grab a comfortable screw. Because this one doesn't run AMS. It doesn't mean that it can't run AMS, but this particular printer doesn't run AMS on the print farm. So at the minute we've got this little doofy that goes on the back, but that screw is definitely not long enough. So that's kind of frustrating. Might have to come back to that. There's lots of other bits and pieces here. I don't want to use the wrong screws in the wrong things, because that would be a disaster. When you're online streaming, trying to understand that causing more issues and taking it longer. Optimistic. Oh yes, we're always optimistic. Boom. Okay, what have we got over here? There's some more things. Ah, okay. Yeah. Of course, we've got those other bits. I'm going to leave that. I will leave that for the minute then. So that's done. Those are on. Quite happy with that. That feels good. It feels nice and secure around here. Happy with that. Switching back off again. Right, let's move him around. That does look good, doesn't it? Let's get the super chat off. Thanks again, Joel. I don't suppose you're here. He was coming in and screwing the wrong things. Always seems like a good idea, but later you regret it. When you're not live streaming, you might be on the task. That's where, yeah, exactly. Cool. All right. Don't forget, guys, we are rocking and rolling. If you want to do this upgrade yourself, Bambu Lab is your place to be, where you can scan this code, and it's an affiliate link, which is hot topic at the minute for many people who have got affiliate links, especially if you're looking to buy something new this Christmas. Let's not do that again. Right, let's move on over to here. So once we've done this, once we've popped these bits on, doing lots of screwing. Yep, that. Done that. Done that. Done that. Didn't do that yet. Front cover insulation. Look at that. Okay, so we've got to get our little widget back out again. Plug him back on. And then just whack a couple of screws in, right? Should be that easy, friends. That looks easy, doesn't it? Easy enough. Let's whip this out. Maybe like the compact one. There you go. How's that? Emailed them about getting. Yeah, it's how can I put it? There's a lot going on, I think, at the minute. There's a lot going on. And affiliate links might not be their top priorities at this point in time. I do not know. But what I do know is a lot about putting in this back panel now. So we're going to just probably, let's see if we can get this camera back on again. Sorry about the old nut shot. Right, so let's see if that's going to power back up. Bosh. Let's go over to 2. Let's see if 2 is working. 2 is not working. 2 should be working now. 2 is not working now. Why is 2 not working? 2. There you go. Come on, 2. Sort your life out. Zoom in a little bit. Go here. You can have a nice look at the lava lamp. Whoa, not too far, not too far. We went over the top there. You just need to calm down a little bit. Are you good? Are we happy? We're fine. Good. Right, so on the back of this, as you can hopefully see just here, there is this little board that I did take out because I needed to thread the little doofer board, which is now stuck to my table, which is this thing, through. So we're going to do that again. That goes through this little hole here. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm going to come out the other side. Because I didn't know if I was going to have to replace this board or what we were going to do. So let's put him in a little notch in here. And then we're going to just plug him in. Just like that. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Now the next thing we've got to do is attach that back on. So we've got these screws here. Let's whip those back in. Those are the wrong ones. These are the ones here with the little bits of Loctite on them, remember? Remember from the beginning when we were doing it right at the beginning? When it was fun? Definitely going to have a drink after this. Right, here we go. We had a good time at Smurf, Mr. Joel Telling and I. Well, at least I did anyway. I don't know about him. I had a good time. You should have come along, Liz. You should have made it out. This is treacherous to see in this light, of which there is very little. Let's get the old phone on, get rid of that screw. Yeah, we're in. We are in. Just double checking, obviously. Right, one of them, two of them, three of them. So this is the board that basically has it's a USB socket on the side of it. It also has the SD card that plugs into the top. It's a bunch of other bells and whistles that I think it looks to control in one way, shape or form. It also controls the LCD. I think that's one thing that kind of lets these printers down. The X1 Carbon is the display on that's lovely. It's a beautiful thing. Very well crafted. Excellent bokeh. Oh, I'm missing the chats, if there's any chats. Let's move that back to chat. Hang on. My mouse keeps disappearing. Here we go, back to chat. We haven't even discussed lube here. Hello. Yet. Does your fit work with ordering parts of filament? Yes, Simon, it does. Thank you. It does indeed. What I get out of it is another matter, because it's I'd sooner people buy Creality. I keep telling people that, but take that however you want to take that. The little house is cute. It is, isn't it? You like this? This is a PA1. This is the PA1 maker. Inside of this, because my son keeps coming in here and playing with things, you can take the top off of this. And inside of this is a fake apple. This is pretend. So yeah, keeps coming in, messing around with that. And he thinks it's hilarious that he's done that. Hilarious. Right, we are now ready to put the front panel on. Yes! Really excited about that. Let's get it out of the box. So yeah, if you are just joining us, or if you have joined us in the last 400 hours, nearly 3 hours of doing this. We're throwing stuff all over the place now. Hang on, we have got something here. It's a silicone gun. Okay, what's that for then? For reinforcing connectors, for connections. Okay, weird. We have got a Prusa Mark IV that needs to get out of the box. That's already pre-built, thankfully. You'd be glad to know. We've also got 2 Creality printers and another Creality printer which is yet to be released, which they're going to let me have the full force with, and I'm going to show off the V3, which is going to be very exciting, I would say. There we go. Let's pop him in there. Look at that. So I'm going to hope. I was supposed to be doing the V3 tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time, unfortunately. Right, let's stick this sucker back on here, because this is going to be a pain otherwise. Come on, tease it out now. This is tricky to get on. There we go. Right, no, we're good. Push him on through. Come on, son. You can do it. Go on. Okay, let's pull that out. Just make sure everything's lining up, which it seems to be kind of. Wow, what is going on here? Shift him around a little bit. Why is this being a pig to get on? There we go. There's a lot of popping and cracking on this. I hope the doors fit after this. crikey. Just make sure that antenna's not come out of place. No, I think we're all right. I think we're all right anyway. Yeah, it feels okay. So there's a lot of popping and cracking on this, and it's not sounding great, but it is going in eventually. Okay, that might be why. No, that's okay. Yeah, I think we're good. Are we happy? He is not that happy there. Let's pull that out again. Pull that back. Popping and cracking, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. How smart does that look? Smart as it gets, I would say. Let's grab some bits and pieces from here. I'm not going to use the pot of lube. I'll save that. Save that for a party. What have we got here? Okay. That's wrong. Pop. That's better. I think we will also whip the screen back on in just a moment. Okay, let's move the door back as well. The doors are good. That's all okay up there. That's looking good. Happy with that. Let's whip the old screen on as well. I'm pretty heavy-handed with these normally, so I've got to be a little bit careful. Just push them back in there. We slide to the left. Look at that. Wonderful. I'm going to plug the little SD card back in as well, and then we'll know if everything's all aligned. Yes, it is. That is wonderful. Heath Foster, thanks for joining the exclusive Sam Prentice Club. You get awarded straight away 100 Sam Prentice points that you can spend on whatever you like. Is Creality launching another printer? Who would have thought? No, this one's been available, or it's not been available. It's been talked about for a while, but they just haven't launched it. So guess who they've asked to do that? That's right. You've guessed it. Me. Oh God, yes, it's me, back once again. Who'd have thought? So yeah, so I've got first dibs on it, and it's pretty good. It's basically a K1 in a bed slinger, and it prints very quickly, and it's quite nice to look at. So whatever your take on that. Now we really need to get this next bit done. I could whip the door on. I don't want to do that just yet. I want to do that last. That needs to be the last thing that happens, just in case we fully Uncle Jesse the whole thing up, and it all goes to crap. So just installing the little rubber grommet thing on the back, which is nice. That's going on okay. That's lovely, I think, anyway. He says. Yeah, I don't want to be too forceful with it because I don't want to break the bloody thing. Okay, so we haven't even done anything with the cable train yet. Bed slings of the future. Oh wow, exclusive. Bear with me. I'll read that in just a second. So we still got to do the cable tray because we haven't done that yet, and it hasn't told me to do that yet. Let's go back to number 1. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, here we go. Right. Exclusive my card. Doesn't work with YouTube, so I have to be exclusively excluded even. Extruded? Do you want to be extruded or excluded? 1977, all out. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. So we are cracking on with this. It's been quite a stream, but we do have to put the cable tray on, or the cable train on, should I say? That's what we want to call it. We're going to just go back over to the Bambu instructions and see what it says. Done that. Haven't done that bit yet. Done this bit though. That was fun. Good memories of that. Click. Plug that in. Done that one. Right. So we haven't. Hang on. When do we do the cable tray? See, this is the funny thing, isn't it? So this is giving me the enclosure kit, but it's not giving me how to do the bloody this doofer. Oh God, there's another video. Give me strength. Right, we've done the heavy duty cable. We know all about that. We're fully fledged with that whole business now. We're literally loving life with the PTFE tube. We know all about that. We're down with that. Give me 3 PTFE tubes though. We've done all this. We've done all this. We've done all this. No. Come on, look. Yep. Done all this. Done all this. Okay. Okay, so we connect it up to that. That clicks in, wiggles about. All right, well, let's pause that there for a second. Did I totally just completely miss everything or what? I extruded chocolate a few minutes ago. That sounds hot. Right, so this little bit here is for the extruder. Just plug that bad boy in, if we can. And the other end should just click in, right? That's what it says. These seem a little bit short. They do, don't they? Why are they so short? All right, let's plug them in first, see what happens. Okay, so let's plug the cable in. Let's go back over to cam 2, if we can see anything. We're just going to pull the cable tray in and put the cable inside of it, and then I'm just going to plug the old doofer into the top of the extruder. Let's move him out. Does he just pop in? How does he pop on? It just pops on like that. Okay, fine. And then this end clicks in, right? It does. Hey, that was, I tell you what, that was easy. That was easy. Next we have, that seems a little high. Why does that seem so high in there? Was this also supposed to come out? Wait a minute, let's pull this thing out. There's like a rubber grommet in here, and I don't know if the grommet is supposed to be sat in there or if it's supposed to come out a bit. Let's pull it out a little bit. Oh, the front's come off. Oh no, everything's going wrong. Okay. I would say that probably needs to come off. To be completely honest, I'm going to move it up a little bit, and let's just check. That's in there. That plugs in there. Yeah, so we can just cut that off. Let's take that out for a minute and then put it back in again. Move him out of the way. That's good. Right, that's good. Again, like I say, there's some steps on this that are definitely not quite what they say in the manual. The other thing I'm a little bit concerned about is the PTFE tube just seems really short, and again, that could be a problem. I don't know if it is really short. So this is the old PTFE tube here, right? And coming from here, out, round, down, that would give me enough room. The other PTFEs they've sent me though are really short. There's 3 of them. Look how short that is. And if I run that from here to here, it only gives me half the cable tray. So that's absolutely useless. And they give me 3 of those. I think they should have just given me one long one. 3 of them. Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Is it short because it has 2 of them and it's a connector somewhere? Could it be something crazy like that? Okay, that one's a little bit longer. Let's try it. Let's pop it in. So the PTFE doesn't sit inside, it actually sits on a little sort of connector on the top here. And then that routes out through that little rubber grommet thing. Okay, no, maybe it is long enough. Sure, okay. It doesn't feel too bad actually. That's sort of okay. I'm quite happy with that. I think that will go wherever it needs to go, I think. Go to bed, Zach. Good night, mate. Sorry it's taken so long. Yeah, it was too short, wasn't it? That one definitely was too short. Let's have a look at the video and see what's up next. Then we've installed that part. That's happened. Yep, done that. Done that. That was the bit that was a pain to get in. And then you plug that thing into the old doofer. Yeah, done that. Done that. Done that. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So it does go into that. All right. So we do have one of those somewhere. Where are you? Here it is. This thing here. So that just goes in and locks in. Yeah, done that. That's fine. I think that's a bit naff still, that the PTFE is in there. Okay, so that's got to go up the other end. I wonder why. And it's given me 2 screws as well, and it doesn't tell me what to do with the 2 screws. So I guess this is as good as mine, I suppose. Answers on a postcard. Let's undo that and just whip that in then, just so that I've done it in the right manner. Okay, let's post him through here. Yep, that's good. Okay. Happy days are here again. Right, so let's go back to the other window real quick, and we're nearly there now. So we should be finishing this off hopefully quite soon. One. Whoa. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, we've done that. We've done that. Done that. Done that. Done that. Right, we've got to put the glass on next. So is that it really now, isn't it? So there's a bit of this business. They should have done that in black, really. SD card goes in. Where is that stuff? Here. So there's a couple of magnets that need to go on. That goes on first. Right, good point there. So let's find the magnets, which are knocking around here somewhere. Here they are. Okay. One, they're very strong magnets actually. Two. Let's get this silicone out. We'll just look at that again. Okay, so it's the knobbly bits on the outside. Okay, that's cool. Right, let's whiz that back up. Bear with me for a moment. The good news is when I do the Prusa stream and when I do the V3 stream, they're already built. So that's going to be a nice, easy stream just to get on board with. I won't mention about the Voron that I've got to build. Oh boy. Okay, so no stretchy. Let's just pop that in there. Let's get it all lined up nicely. Don't want to be stretching this. It's a weird process, this. It's going though. There we go, just build it up top here now. Look at that. Get that doofer in there, give it a push up to the top. So there's a bit of room at the top here that you probably won't be able to see on the camera, but I believe this needs to go and sit up inside of that because it's got a load of gunk on it. It's not sitting flush. Near enough there. There you go, he's in. That is good. Right, let's get the top on. Good luck with the rest of the build. Thanks, Heath. Appreciate it. I want an LED light strip on Creative last night. Don't have a printer that it fits though. Sober has a stream. Maybe you could win a duck again. Wow. Right, okay, let's put the top on, if I can find the box. There's about 1 million boxes in here. Let's get rid of these. What else have we got here? What's this one? This is the glass front door. We'll do that last. And this should be the top glass cover. Yes, it is. Let's use the knife to open this up. Looks smart. That does look smart. Does look smart. Okay, let's pop that on the top, just like that. The only thing I will say is putting that on top. On the, maybe there is some stuff here to put down on it, but it didn't say that in the instructions, certainly. When you put something on the top like that, really, I don't really like it sitting on plastic. It's got a little bit of movement in it, so there might be some silicone or something that I might need to push onto that. We'll wait and see. Let's open this up. This is going to be the door. Okay, the good news with that is screws are already done. Look at that. That's easy peasy. Right, let's not mess this up. Let's get these on here. 1 and 2. So the screws are already mounted on these, and there's a bit of plastic on the front of it as well. But this, weirdly, the screws. Okay, no, they're okay. I see what happens. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Right, let's pop this in. Why isn't that lining up? Put it around here. Normally the trick with any of these type of doors is not to tighten them up too much to start with, but just nip them on so that you're not going to get any kind of major movement. And what we'll do is just pop that down there. Let's remove these. Donk, on he goes. That's another one. He's on, he's on. Now I believe a little plastic grommet might have just fallen out there. Yes, it did. Okay, there he is. I've just heard my son wake up upstairs as well. Bless him, poor little bugger. Might be right on time in that case. So, friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you all that if you're installing a door, this is the way. Oh, this is the way that you do it. What a shame! If that would have cut to a nice seam there. That would have been delightful. Let's pull that out. Let's get this off on this side here. By all means, do a screenshot if you wish, and if you wish to tag Uncle Jesse in this, you can. But this is how you put a door on. That's how you do it. That is literally how you do it. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. It's not pinching on anything. Feels okay. Cool. Okay, well, let's plug it in. See what happens. This is where all the sparks happen, right? Where are we? We're over here. Plug it in. Donk. We're powering up. Screen is coming on. Let's go and home. Yeah, I think he is going to be sick on Christmas, unfortunately. So the only thing I don't have in this particular unit is the light bar or the camera. Yeah, so 3D printing engineer, the screws are actually, there's double-sided tape, so you can actually pierce through the tape and actually screw them in and then pull the tape back. I'm quite happy with that. That's been an adventure. Does need some LEDs inside of it. You're quite right. So it's doing its jiggery pokery bit now. I have been printing with the former P1P with this today. This looks really smart, like really smart. Incredible
absolutely incredible. And again, incredible price on this at the minute. There's a massive discount. I think only in the UK though. It's a Christmas one. There's the link for that if you decide that you want to have a look at that, or if you want to use the affiliate link for any of the Bambu products, it's there. It'll help the channel out. I'm really impressed with that. Cool. Well, I think we're there. Any other questions? Any other comments? Any other things you want to say to me before we finish this? What have we got here? Where do I get to? Sitting in the duck, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, I see what's going on here. Starting to look like a printer again. Yeah, like I say, I think he is going to be sick for Christmas, unfortunately. 2 kids to... Oh no. What? What? Oh dear. Oh dear. Good God. Okay, well that sucks. Yeah, the P1P have lights. So the P1Ps now do have lights, and the P1Ps now also have cameras. But when I got this P1P, we didn't have anything like that. That was back in the old days. So there you go. At 3 hours and 17 minutes, we finally got a bunch of stuff on that. What's next? So as I say, the Mark IV Prusa is here. It's already been built by Prusa. I think Joe was there himself, screwing on all the screws and printing out all the bits. This kit, by the way, is ridiculously cheap. So if you're going from a P1P to a P1S, let me just check the pricing on that. I'm using the wrong mouse as per usual. If you're in the UK right now, I believe, if I can get onto the Bambu Lab site. So the P1S is £639. That's from £639. It goes up to £869 if you are wanting the AMS as well. But if you go to accessories and you go to accessories for P1, you'll then scroll down to the accessory part, which says, wait a second, bundles and kits. And the bundle and kit on this is £143. That's 40% off. It was $239.87. Massive saving, 40% for Christmas. I'm guessing now that they're going to stop selling the P1Ps. So I would suggest get it while it's hot. Yeah, so as I say, Bambu Lab P1P is $549. But it does also now come with a camera, and it comes with the LED light as well. Is there a kit to go from X1 Carbon to a P1P? No, there is not. But there might be. I mean, you could just strip it down. You can do whatever you want, can't you? Right, 2 seconds. I'm just getting a text message. That's hilarious. So one of my, a friend of a friend's, basically, their kids, before they went to bed, asked what they wanted for Christmas, and they've asked for a 3D printer. And they got my Christmas card yesterday. So that was, it had 3D printers on it, of course. So that was interesting. Yeah, so that's it. That is it, guys. Hope this stream has been useful to somebody. Thanks again to PCB Way for, hang on, conversion kits to P1S not sold in Japan. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to be back very, very soon. Have a great Christmas if I don't speak to you before. And before I go, and if I can find the right thing, I'm going to exit with a song. If I can find the song. So I'm using a new software now, but I found it. So we'll see you next time. Love you all. I added a ball cube skin to my P1P. I love that print, by the way. Cheers, Stephen. Catch you later. See you tomorrow on Jerry's stream, no doubt. Bye for now.
So get ready to